Hey everybody, Eric here from the MMG. Welcome to our channel. Today we're playing some more The Quinfall. This is an MMO. It's available on Steam right now for 20 bucks. Had some server issues the beginning few days. It's starting to straighten out a little bit, get a little bit better. And I'm going to show you some tips and tricks for getting started in this game. Number one, harvesting. So you're going to come and interact with a lot of stuff out in the world where you want to be able to harvest it. Cut down trees, mine ore rocks right here, see? Harvest plants. And you can't really do this until you start getting tools. And the loot drops for tools are very, very slim. But you will get them in the beginner quest. So just keep working through them. I know it's frustrating because you're playing this game for several hours before you get to this point if you're doing the beginner quest. And so eventually you're going to make your way to Meadow. It's going to send you there. And then one of the quest NPCs there, just keep working through the quest line. You will eventually get one where it wants you to rent a apartment or a house. And then you're going to start getting, it's going to give you your base stations, your crafting stations. So don't buy those. You'll see those offered from the vendors for like 60K. Save your money. You're going to get one of the four, or you're going to get all four of the base crafting stations. So just keep playing through, and then you can craft your basic harvesting materials. Don't buy them from the shop. I've seen people spend, like 80K on them in the shop. Don't do that, or in the auction house. Keep playing through. You're going to eventually get your crafting tools. Next thing I want to say, once you have your crafting tools, so tip 2, this is the only thing that I think does this. There's trees. There's 3 different types. There's a mature tree right here. There is a young tree, so the young oak wood, and then there's an old tree, old birch paper. Now, the difference is, if you cut down a young one, it uses more durability on your tool, and it's not worth it. If you cut down a mature one, it's an even split. You get amount of durability on your tool goes down, and you get okay wood. The best ones to harvest are the old ones. They're the least the wear and tear on your tool, and they return the most product. So when you're harvesting trees, and there's different trees too, as you can see, this is, we just looked at a birch, and then here's an oak white. And that brings me to the third tip, okay? When you are building your altar here, this is going to be one of the things that you put down to claim an area in the map. You can hit your control key and go over here to your requirements. And on the little drop down, you can change what wood. You do not have to find Arcadia wood, because that's probably one of the hardest woods to find. You just switch it to whatever wood you want to use. So say I want to use oak wood right here. And now I already have 12 of 40. So yeah, make sure you do that. You can do that for a lot of recipes. You can hit if there's a down arrow, hit it, and you can see if there's an alternative material that you can use. All right, tip number 4 is your auto feeder. I've mentioned this in its own video, but I'm going to mention it here too. So if you open your pet or your mount window, and you'll see right here there's a feed chamber. If you click on that, you can actually put the feed in here. You don't have to individually do it from your inventory. So just drag your feed over, and it will auto eat when the animal is hungry. And there's that for both. It works for your pet and your animal, or your horse right here. Okay. Next tip, a lot of people don't know, G will crouch walk you if you're trying to sneak up onto somebody. Auto run, you can do on your horse when you're on a road, or you can run without a horse. You can actually run yourself if you want. All you need to do is go to the road. You can't do it until you're on the road, which is unfortunate, but you hit M on the map, and then you see this path, you just click on it. So say I wanted to auto run right here, and then it's going to see the auto run button right here, and it's going to give me a timer, how long it's going to take me to get there. So 10 seconds on my horse. And then you can go use the bathroom or do whatever while you're auto running. This is a great way to travel between cities because it costs a lot of money to teleport, which I'm going to show you how to do if you want. So you just click M on your map, find the city, click on it, and then there'll be a fast travel and the money. As you can see, it's 45K to fast travel. Not worth it. Way too expensive. Don't do it. All right, next tip is in combat, almost every weapon can block. So if you're in combat, let me hit you to get out of this. All right, next tip is block. Everybody seems to miss this. Almost every weapon has some form of block. You just hold down the middle mouse button and it blocks, see? All right, next tip is on your armor. You're going to notice there's several different types: heavy, medium, light, and robe. And what it all means is, they have different bonuses on them themselves. So if you scroll over here, you can see the different bonuses that they have. This one has a different power. It's got critical defense chance. But you can see I have a mismatch. I have light on here, robe, 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 F. So, and right here you can see this is your levels over here on the left-hand side. You can hover over and it shows you if your armor level is between 16 to 22, you're considered a robe armor level. And you can see the bonuses it gives you: 5 health, 15 magic AP, 10 run speed, mana points 15%. You can see the next one up for light and then for heavy. So that's the differences between the armor. Most people miss that, which is easy. I missed it at first too. But you can actually mix and match armor a little bit. As long as you're not past the area that you want to be in, then you're good. All right, let's talk about skills. If you hit K, you're going to see here's all the skills that you can use for weapons. You have, and you could switch in and out. There's just a 100-second timer when you do. But you can see you'll have one skill point to assign. Both of them have at least 2 different trees. When you level up a weapon, you'll get a skill point, and so there's multiple things you can do. So you can add a skill stone to these to improve the skill. This adds an extra 2% damage. You can level up the skill itself with a skill point right here. So if I want this magic missile, it takes low tier staff books, which I don't think I have, to upgrade it. And then you can see here your 3 different skills. So I could do Arcane Mastery, which deals an additional 20% damage. I can do Frostbite, which is speed reduction. And then I can do Mana Efficiency, which reduces mana points. And so all these use skill points, though. So if I want to level up a different skill, it's going to use this from the same pool of skills. So you do want to be careful and maybe specialize in 1 or 2 different ones. All right, everybody, that wraps up our tips and tricks for the Quinfall. Hopefully this video helped you out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have yourself a great day.